So does house hacking. Anybody familiar with house hacking? Okay, still got some good hands. So house hacking is a strategy where is that you're able to live in the house and still produce income. I know, like out on the West Coast of California, they had like the ADUs, was the alternative dwelling units where they can have like an Airbnb in their backyard, convert a garage to a living dwelling. Or it's the same thing as having an extra bedroom. You rent out a bedroom or rent out your basement in your property. Whereas that now you're able to generate income while you're living there that's going to offset your mortgage payment, offset your expenses that you have for the property. So there's a whole lot of strategy with Airbnb. Some people rent out their whole house. It's like, hey, when they get a booking, they just leave and go get a hotel room, or they go on a trip or do whatever and just rent their whole house out, or they rent it out by the room just as people go through. So this is a great strategy, and it's very dependent on locations. Some locations are better than others. If you got a place that's right close to the stadium, hey, during soccer season, you're gonna be doing well. As people coming into the city and traveling, you got a proximity where they can walk to shopping, restaurants, attractive locations for tourists. Another great one was like Orlando. Like you have a lot of Airbnbs in those areas. One of the risk areas with that on the Airbnb side, we won't talk about that strategy specifically, is just where seasonality or something goes, or the rules that the cities make can dictate, hey, you can't rent in this area. We're looking at a couple of properties in Panama City Beach, great deals, but the homeowners association said they're not allowing any short-term rentals in the neighborhood. It's like, okay, well, that kills the deal, because you really can't get a strategy where you can increase income. But with house hacking, one of the great ones is being able to buy multi-units. So duplexes, triplexes, quadplexes, all the way up to 4 units. You can use a traditional residential loan, whether VA loan, FHA, or conventional, or USDA, that you can use these residential loan products to go all the way up to a 4 unit. So instead of just getting a single family home, you can buy a 4-plex and be able to leverage this, where now you have 3 tenants from day one. You're an instant landlord. You live in a unit for at least a year, and you can move out after a year. But as long as you live in it before, you can leverage these loan products that don't require a whole lot of money down. So when you start talking about FHA 3.5%, conventional 5%, that you don't have to VA, no money down, that you can get into some of these units and you can become an instant landlord from day one and leverage this strategy. And then look from there with pivoting out. It's like, okay, I can use this loan product for a year, and then I can find how I can move it to another deal. If I got enough equity, then also for the credit's still good and your debt to income's low, you can still potentially qualify based off your income to get another property. And so it's just strategies like that allow you to generate income while you're still living there, versus you just paying all the expenses and not leveraging the asset to generate more income. So that's definitely a great strategy to get started as a landlord. Anybody here ever house hacked before? Okay. Oh, I see some hands. Perfect. And that's one of the great things with it, is like, once you get this information and start to get the creativity going with the different ideas of things that people have leveraged and done, that now it's like, okay, how can I take this and apply it to my life, my situation, and what I want to do with my goals? It's like, okay, now that I got this information, now how can I take action and go and leverage it now, moving out and going forward?